Welcome to the Gladys Marcus Library website. You can find us online at fitnyc.edu/academics/library. This video is providing a quick navigation tour of the library's site. So, arriving at the site, if you simply scroll down to the middle of the page, you will find one of our most heavily used resources, and that is OneSearch. OneSearch is our all-in-one search tool for finding books, e-textbooks, course reserves, articles from digital subscriptions that we have to magazines and other services. OneSearch searches almost everything that we own either physically or digitally, but it doesn't search all of our databases. Nonetheless, it's a great place to get started when you're looking for a book, when you're trying to find articles or media on a given topic. In the OneSearch widget, there are some other specialized tools embedded. We have a journal search, which is just a quick way to see whether or not we own a particular magazine or newspaper. And we also have a search of our research guides. Now, research guides are guides that have been put together by folks who work here at the Gladys Marcus Library. They range from being subject related, so recommended resources for researching in certain subject areas, to very practical information like how to do your citations in APA format. Give them a search and see what we have, and later I'm going to show you how to access them directly. Now, it should be noted that right below the OneSearch widget, you can also go directly to OneSearch, which will give you more options for searching and access to advanced search and a lot more. I'm just going to close this window and move ahead. Scrolling further down the page, you can see there are various ways that you can explore our website. And scrolling up the page, I want to point out what's underneath the green menu on the upper right corner. So the green menu, I think, is the best way to quickly access databases directly. And remember, OneSearch does not search all of our online subscriptions and databases, so that's going to be important. And it's also the best way to access very quickly our Ask the Library service and our research guides. So I'm going to click on the green menu to show you what I'm talking about. Now, depending on whether or not you're accessing this from a typical desktop or laptop or from a phone or tablet, these menus that appear on the page are going to appear in slightly different locations. So the first menu I'm going to talk about is the one underneath this heading Academics. And here we can see a lot of different links to various areas and services from the library. And one of them is databases. Now, on the left-hand side, if you're using a desktop, or appearing underneath this menu, if you're on a phone, there's another menu. And here you're going to see a link to our research guides, something called My Library Account, and our Ask the Library service. So there it is. That's how you can go to Ask the Library. We're going to be taking a little peek at three of these services: databases, research guides, and Ask the Library. So databases, just very quickly, if you click on this, you're going to be able to look at all of our databases in alphabetical order. You can search them, and you can also browse by subject. So here I'm going to select fashion industry, for instance. Be sure to always read the notes at the top of the page. And as you scroll down through the list of databases, you'll notice that there are these colorful dots with a plus sign in them next to each database. Clicking on these will provide you more information about the database, what topics it covers, what you can expect to find within it. And sometimes it also offers information on special login instructions. For instance, our subscription to Business of Fashion has special login instructions, and you can discover these by clicking on the plus sign. Most require your FIT username and password. Now, if I go back to the menu, let's take a look at the smaller menu, the one that appears either on the left or underneath the Academics menu. And when I say smaller, I don't mean in importance. I mean the size of the font. So, research guides, Ask the Library. Research guides, these are the guides that I spoke about earlier that you can search from the OneSearch widget. You can browse them here by topic, or you can look at all of them alphabetically. And back here on the menu page, I do want to talk to you about my library account, but it's a little bit involved, so I'll just tell you what it is. My library account is where you can go and see if you have any books checked out. You can renew them, you can pay fines online, and a lot more. Ask the Library is a really important service and very heavily used. Here is where you can chat with a librarian during chat hours, which are listed right here below. And you can also click to schedule a one-on-one or a group chat or video conference consultation with a librarian. You can text us, you can give us a phone call during open hours, and you can also leave a form email question with us. Now, to get back to where we started, I'm simply going to click on FIT, Gladys Marcus Library, at the very top of this page. And here we are, back on the library's homepage. So this was a really quick tour. I recommend that you take a look at some of our other videos on our library's YouTube channel, including these ones.